All the new boobs.
God, look at that. All the boobs. I like those boobs over there. I'm joining the boob club. All right, before we begin the show, let's thank our sponsors. First and foremost, our title sponsor, Once Upon a Coconut. All natural, non-GMO coconut water with natural electrolytes and no added sugar. You can choose from pure, blueberry, pineapple, watermelon, sparkling energy, and chocolate flavors with Once Upon a Coconut. Stay hydrated and refreshed. And if you're wondering why it tastes so darn good, it's due to a combination of factors, including the freshness and sweetness of young coconut water, the lack of additives, and the natural electrolytes present. And the best part about it, Once Upon a Coconut, 10% of profits go to charity that benefit our communities, including the Down Syndrome Foundation, Breast Cancer Foundation, Leukemia Society. Good things, good people, great product. So you can grab it at some Sprouts, you can grab it on Amazon, you can go online to find a store near you or purchase it right there off of their website, onceuponacoconut.com. It is delish. Big thanks to Inspect All Pest Services, our buddy Nick and the crew over at Inspect All Pest Services, providing the highest quality termite, pest, and wildlife control. That's not all they do. Inspect All can take care of your insulation, pressure washing, gutter maintenance, and other home services in Metro Atlanta and the surrounding areas. Remember, seasonal, you get different bugs and critters all around your house, so you want to go with the best in the business, and that would be one of our fine sponsors from day one, InspectAllServices.com. It's the Mad Dog, Manny Aurora, with the Aurora Law Firm, best darn defense attorney in the world, litigating all over the United States, based out of Georgia. We're talking criminal defense, white-collar crime, DUI, drug offenses, appeals, and more. And you can always get your legal questions answered by the Mad Dog, Manny Aurora, by getting those to me. And when he pops up on a show, you get your questions answered. So go to thebaileyshow.com and we'll get those questions to the Mad Dog. The Aurora Law Firm.com. He is the best in the business when it comes to therapists. There's no doubt about that. I use them, and so should you. We're talking about Dr. David Markwell with Ridgeline Counseling. He's got 10 therapists in-house, 3 different locations there in Georgia, one across from Sprayberry High School in Sandy Plains in East Cobb, Marietta near the Square in McKaysville, just outside of Blue Ridge. But if you're not in Georgia and you need to talk to the good doctor, then you can go online and get virtual sessions. Ridgeline Counseling at gmail.com if you'd like to email him directly, or go online to markwelltherapy.com. There is no better time to check if your insurance is any good. That's why FBC Insurance is waiting for you to reach out. You can call them at 888-308-1841 or email them info@fbcinsuranceservices.com. I just switched up my car insurance because I got a better deal at FBC Insurance. They were the people to find it. Perfect for new homeowners, especially if you're trying to reshop those current insurance policies. 5-star service, multi-policy, bundled discounts, and they're going to shop every carrier out there to find the best insurance for your house, flood, storm season, auto, motorcycle, boat, recreational vehicle, or just a personal policy. 888-308-1841 or go online, FBCInsuranceServices.com. Another one of our great sponsors in storm season. You have to talk to the good people at Alternate Power Solutions of Georgia. Family owned and operated. They are a Generac generator dealer, founded in 2012. So storm season, power goes out. Who knows when it's coming back on? Don't be that guy or girl that does not have a backup plan and having power for whatever it be, especially medical devices, fans, air conditioning, so on and so forth. Offering sales, service, installation, and repair of automatic home standby and portable generators, every single one of you. When you become a customer at Alternate Power Solutions of Georgia, you get an upgraded warranty, free monitoring, and warranty repair. A+ rating with the BB&B, and you pay nothing until the job is complete. Call or request a free home assessment. You can go to their website, poweringgeorgia.com, or buzz them at 770-853-7571. Use the discount code Bailey, my last name, and get $500 off your entire installation. All right? Servicing Georgia and Tennessee. Again, another great sponsor of the BS podcast that is going to come to your aid here during storm season. And I'm talking about Cliff Bratcher and Jayco Contracting. This one hits home for me because I needed advice from Cliff and Jayco Contracting when my mother got a hole in her roof. Now, Jayco Contracting helping the good folks out in Georgia. And if you're in Georgia, you call him this storm season just to know that you're going to be taken care of when that tree falls through your roof or your shingles come off or a hole somehow appears. years, right? They are a platinum preferred contractor with Owens Corning, licensed and insured roofing and gutter specialists covering all of Georgia. Keep in mind, if you've not gone through this process, Cliff and Jayco Contracting are going to take care of it from start to finish. That means dealing with the insurance companies. That can be a headache and a negotiation, and they're the best to do it. Commercial and residential satisfaction guaranteed. JaycoContracting.com, or 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. You give Cliff Bratcher a call at 770-316-3876. Alive Ozone Therapy Spa in Altamont Springs, Florida. This is mine and my wife's wellness spa. If you have an autoimmune, cancer, HIV, just simple biohacking, long COVID, the answer is yes to just about anything that's going on in your body. Most of the time it starts with inflammation, and ozone therapy, it decreases inflammation. So ozone therapy, we are the first and only to do it in Central Florida. That is Alive Ozone Therapy Spa. We also offer red light therapy, halo therapy, pressotherapy, PMF grounding mat, as well as naturally in-house made ozone infused products like the magnesium butter that many of you absolutely love. Ozone therapy, what is it? Quickly, it repairs and rejuvenates your cells to the mitochondrial level by using activated oxygen. Simple as that. No side effects. That's all there is to it. It's a 30-minute session, and you actually burn up to 600 calories when you're in the Hocket sauna. We do it the most non-invasive way. So whether you're in the area or you want to travel, book an appointment, AliveOzoneTherapySpa.com. All the products you can get there as well. And remember, for you two peers, use the discount code BS10 to take that off those online products. If you want to be a sponsor of the show, reach out to me via thebaileyshow.com. And if you are a listener of this podcast and you need any of our great sponsors, please reach out to them. Now, let's begin.
Go ahead and leave a comment about how you deal with your children leaving home while I recover.
Honey, I raised the kids.
Our kids leaving the nest is never easy. So in order to cope, Jason and Rachel have decided to share the journey of their kids, Caleb and Ariel, or Beez as most know her. Follow the story in this podcast.
Honey, I raised the kids.
All right. There it is. Episode 74 of the Honey, I Raised the Kids podcast. The podcast about us becoming empty nesters and starting our second lives. It's all on the BPX. That is the Bailey Podcast Exchange. 3 different shows, 5 days a week, one feed, jasonbailey.com. Thanks to all of our sponsors. If you need them, use them. Please tell them that I sent them. I sent you, actually. And a big thanks to our title sponsor. It's Once Upon a Coconut. OnceUponACoconut.com. Use the discount code BSPodcast10 at checkout to save some geetuses when you get there. All right. Thanks for being here. My name's Jason Bailey. There's my lovely wife, Rachel Guy.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all. How are you? Good,
Hey,
good. It's been a week.
Been a week.
Yeah, it's been a week. This is really cool and very exciting. So our daughter, Beez, at the University of Alabama. So she's a little busy Beez.
She's a busy bee.
She's a busy Beez. And she took it upon herself to do this. And I'm we're both very, very proud of her. So, as you know, from past episodes, we moved her up for her junior year. She's in a house for the first time, blah, 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 blah.
She's living her best life.
She's in a sorority. So she's got a lot of stuff going on there. She's taken it upon herself to join clubs.
Yep.
Yeah. And not just
club.
one, it's like numerous.
She's in 3.
Yeah. What are the 3 clubs?
Oh, hold on.
I know one was
Cheer
like
Club.
Cheer
One is
Club.
Cheer Club.
Cheer Club.
The other one is the Student Fashion Association.
What do you do in that club?
Yeah, I don't know.
Just
Talk
dress
about
up?
fashion, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know. And then the Wellness Society.
Wellness Society.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I think we influenced her for that.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's good. It's
Yeah.
real good.
That's really, really good. I don't know where she got that idea.
Well, that's the best way to be around like-minded people that like the same things that you're interested in.
Yeah,
You
that's
join
right.
the clubs.
Yeah, but here's the thing that I'm really proud of her for is she took it upon herself. She was very excited about it. She's texting me like all day the other day. She's just like, I did this and I did this and I did this and I did this and I'm joining this and I'm joining this and I'm joining this. The cheer one is probably the most interesting to me
Yeah.
because like playing football in high school, playing a couple years of college football, small school, nothing big. And then when I quit my sophomore year and transferred to UCF and never played football again, I didn't understand the magnitude that would be, like how life-changing that is, that I
Right.
would, time would go on and I would never have the opportunity to put on pads ever again.
Yep.
And I didn't watch football. I didn't talk about football. I
Really?
wasn't around football
Wow.
for years.
Oh, that's weird.
Years. I couldn't be around it because I played the game.
Oh, okay.
And it was hard to enjoy the game. Like even watching on television, it was hard to enjoy the game
Because
because
you're like, you did that wrong.
no, no, I did it wrong because I quit. Like if I would
okay.
have graduated and it would have been like, that's it. I'm not going to the combine. I'm not going to the NFL.
Right.
Nothing like that. But
But you finished out playing.
I finished out playing. I did my part. Right.
Yeah.
You
But
know,
you quit.
and if I would have stayed at Wingate, I would have, but
Yeah.
I just didn't like the school.
Okay.
I
Fair
didn't
enough.
like school and I wasn't good enough to play at UCF. I mean, I could have walked on, but again, my ego got in the way and I thought that was beneath me,
Mm-hmm.
that I wanted some type of scholarship or something. Anyway, it was a mess, man. So for Beez, who was a very good high school cheerleader,
Mm-hmm.
to say 3 years later,
They went to state.
right, 3 years
Placed.
later, to be in college and say, I'm not trying to be a cheerleader on the sideline, but I'm going to join the cheer club because I still want to be a part of it.
Yeah. Well,
Says a
and she
lot
said,
about her character.
She said, I really miss sports.
Yeah, she told me that too.
Yeah. And that's fantastic.
Yeah.
So she's looking for a cheer gym there so she can get back into cheer shape because it's a different kind of shape than just going to the gym and exercising. It's
Oh, yeah.
like she's got to strengthen up her core again and getting flippy ready.
Yeah. Think about this though. I mean, like, other than just Beez joining the cheer club, right?
Yeah.
Is she's reached an age at 20
Mhm.
where she has enough life experience that she's done something, stopped doing something, whether by choice or chance or by force, right?
Mhm. Right.
And she's at a point where she misses something.
Yeah.
It's big. It's a bigger deal than, I guess. Let me explain it. Like in her 20 years, she did something that she loved, which was cheerleading.
Yep.
And she stopped doing it because high school was done and she wasn't at that level. Well, a lot of stuff happened, but anyway, high school was done. Cheer was done. Now, 3 years later, she's able to go and say, I miss sports.
Mm-hmm.
I need to fill that void. This is the first time that I can remember.
Oh, no.
No,
You don't remember in California?
no.
She was a cheer coach.
Oh, that's right. She
At the
did.
gym.
Oh, that's
she went
right,
and found a cheer gyms and was a coach.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about
teaching
that.
littles.
Yeah. Oh, I did
because-
forgot about it. Yeah.
Because she missed it.
Mhm.
So
I think
this
that's
is
great.
the second time she's done it.
I think that's great. That's it. She's such a better person than I am. Like my ego has always gotten in my way, and I'm going to go to the grave with regrets because of that. And she just is so laser focused on what she wants,
She is.
and she's going to get it no matter what people think, what people say, what she thinks people think, what she thinks people says.
Oh, she has zero fucks.
Yeah.
Does not care.
I
what
love that.
anybody thinks.
Absolutely love that. I'm
And
so
she
proud
is-
of her.
She is going to do what she wants, when she wants, and how she wants.
Yeah, that's so great. Like this is, this club thing. I never joined clubs, and I don't remember them.
You don't remember like a club day where you
No,
can go and sign up?
I if memory serves, in high school, I remember clubs like starting to be a thing, but they weren't a thing. Like key,
Oh.
I remember a key club. I don't even know what they did.
What?
There was something called Key Club,
Okay.
and
Is
then
that
there
like
was
typing on the keys?
no, not that. I mean, well, maybe I am.
I don't know what a key club is.
I don't either. I just
Do
remember.
you collect keys?
I just remember in high school, people said that they were in the Key Club.
Can you like Google that? What is key club? I don't know.
I
All
still,
right.
30 some plus years later, have no idea what that means.
You know what? It was probably a secret society cult. And you didn't even know. You're not a part of it. You're not one of the cool kids.
Maybe I missed out. Maybe it was keys of cocaine. I have no idea.
Could have been.
I have no idea. I have no
you didn't
idea.
even know you're going to be strung out and ready to rock.
Yeah, I have no idea. But there was Key Club. Again,
Okay.
don't know what it is. There was Spanish Club.
Oh,
So it was a bunch of English people.
hola.
Yeah, people that didn't speak Spanish trying to learn Spanish, I guess.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And those are the only clubs I remember. I don't remember a lot of clubs, but I went to a small private Catholic high school.
We had in high school, there were days like right at the beginning of school, kind of like this, where there would be all the different clubs and you could go to the cafeteria and go to the different booths and
Boobs?
booths.
Oh man, I wish I went to your high school with all the different boobs.
All the new boobs.
God, look at that. All the boobs. I like those boobs over there. I'm joining the boob club.
It's not a boob club. No boob clubs. That's called a strip club.
Oh, that's the club that I should have joined.
You know what? That is the club you did join. I do remember that you were a frequent flyer at Rachel's.
And then I married one.
And then you married Rachel. Yay! Look at me winning over here.
Now go make me a steak.
I don't know if my steaks will be as good.
All right. Sorry. What were you saying?
You go to the cafeteria and you go to the different booths.
Boobs. The boobs.
And you'd find the clubs that interested you and you'd sign up and be a part of the club.
Yeah, I know what you're
saying. Like art club, and which makes sense, right? Yeah, little artsy people, and you go and be friends with them and go and do like one day after school a week, they would meet and you do like projects and like art stuff.
Yeah.
But there were bunches of them.
We didn't have that.
Oh.
I'm telling you, we didn't have that. And even if we did have that, I don't think I would have participated. I just wasn't driven to do that.
You weren't a club guy?
No, I wish I were though. I mean, I wish I was, and I wish I were.
Good friends.
I agree.
They're interested in the same things that you are.
In high school, I cared about football
and boobs,
video game and boobs.
Yeah.
Yeah. And partying on the weekend. That's all I cared about. I didn't care about anything. And then in college, I mean, I'm sure they had the clubs.
They had to.
Even at Wingate, I'm sure they had the clubs.
Because you were in college when I was in high school. So if we were doing clubs in high school, then they had to been available. You weren't doing them.
No, I was never, maybe I just wasn't asked. Maybe they just had their clubs and they're like, oh, don't let that guy know we have a club.
Or you didn't read the email or something, or read the poster flyer in your day.
I didn't start checking emails till 95.
That's why I said flyer.
Yeah.
Read the flyer.
I didn't see the flyer board for the clubs.
Right.
But I think today's kids, there's more activities like that because they all have a stance.
They do.
There's like the left club, the right club.
Well, it's called like they have this whole University of Alabama has this whole thing, and they set up the quad with all these different boobs. And it's called Get On Board.
Oh, and then all the clubs just down there.
All the clubs are there.
It's like the movie PCU.
Yeah, like PCU or Pitch Perfect.
Or Pitch Perfect.
Yes, just like that. You remember?
Yes.
When she signed up for the Bellas?
Right, and she goes out to the quad, and they have all the different booths.
Yeah, all the different booths.
All the different booths. The Jewish club, and then the Bellas are out there, and they're
just like that.
Yeah.
Beez said, "This kind of reminds me of Pitch Perfect." I said, "I'm telling your dad, it's his fave."
It's acapella awesome, or whatever.
I was like, "Oh my god, you can find all your new Aka sisters."
Aka sisters.
She's like, "Shut up."
Roll Aka Tide.
Roll Aka Tide. Yes. Yes. Oh, that's the new one. All right, Beez. Roll Aka Tide.
Roll Aka Tide. Akabama.
Yeah, I love it. That's such a good idea.
I think that's great. I really do.
Good.
I think it's good.
And so she's going to be involved in these clubs, and they're different groups of kids, which is, involving herself with different people. So she's meeting different groups of people. It's like a forced kind of thing, which is great.
Right.
And she's going into this 3 different new groups of people that have similar interests as she does, but 3 different ones. So it's like all different people.
Yeah.
So she'll make lots of new friends.
Yeah, that's so cool.
It's fun.
That's so fun. I'm just so happy and proud. When you become an empty nester, it's a different type of proud. It's a different type of happiness.
Yes.
You know, like when they're younger, you're proud and you're happy, but there's a lot of that forced proud and happiness. And you do that because you want to show them at a young age. I'm not saying you don't mean it, but you want to show them at a young age that you're supporting them. And this is what you're supposed to do as a parent. And, you know, you're maybe a young parent and you're learning, and this is what you think you're supposed to do. And then when you get to this stage of empty nesting, and the kids are older, but still need parental guidance. I mean, they'll always need parental guidance, but you know, that middle stage from high school to adulthood.
Yeah.
I can't really,
It's our parenting paying off.
yeah, but it's a different type of proud that you have. It's like a mutual adult to an adult proud. It's not that parent to kid proud.
Sure.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. It does.
Yeah, I think
Makes
so.
total sense.
Yeah, because when Beez texts me this stuff or I hear it from you, I'm just like, you know, she did this on her own. You know, she took it upon herself. So one day she was doing whatever and she decides, I'm going to be proactive and do that. And a lot of kids would say, why? No, screw that. And that means she's listening to us about networking and marketing and branding and making those connections, you know, and that she's going to blink and she's going to be a senior, and she's going to blink and she's going to be a graduate. She's going to blink and she's going to be out in the workforce, you know. And I think that's all kind of resonating with her, and it's settling in where she's like, I need to do as much as I can now. And that's the proud, that's the happiness. Cause you, like you just said, Rach, she listened to us.
We did good.
You know, and funny enough is I'm the one that's telling her to do certain things, and I didn't do any of that stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, but you're coming from experience.
you
know, we want her to have all of the college experiences, and this is part of it.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
And she's taking advantage and involving herself and fully getting the experience.
Yeah. Full experience.
It's awesome.
It's so awesome. Yeah. It's so awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
She's
really
a good
cool.
beezer. She's a good little busy bee.
Do you want to talk about the latest at Alive and
Oh my God. I can't believe that our doorbell is ringing right now.
Yeah, who's at our doorbell?
I don't know.
Dogs
are mad.
Did you order pizza?
No.
Let's see who's at our doorbell.
I didn't order pizza. Somebody ringing our doorbell?
Yeah.
Answer the video. What do they say?
No,
Amazon just ringing the doorbell
It's somebody soliciting.
to piss the dogs off.
Yeah, it's somebody trying to solicit something.
Oh, tell them we don't want it.
And
We don't want your whatever you're selling.
Okay, you want me to do it on the
Yeah,
show?
do it.
Okay.
Oh.
Hello?
Are they there?
Hello? Can I help you?
I can't hear him.
Oh,
Oh, he walked away.
he walked away.
Was he in a uniform?
No, it's like these kids, they come to the house and they try to sell solar and stuff. I got to put up a sign that's, is it soliciting or loitering? Soliciting.
Soliciting. No soliciting.
No soliciting. I'm going to put a no soliciting thing up there.
Because in the neighborhood, it's not like against the HOA rules.
No.
So people can do it.
I'm surprised this day and age people still do that.
Yeah, it's real dangerous.
Well, this guy looked like he could take care of himself, but still, it's like, it's real dangerous. Like door-to-door sales is such an outdated practice.
Yeah, because you can get shot.
Right, exactly.
On someone else's property.
Mm-hmm. And pawn it off is like you're staying your ground rule.
Like the hell you would do that in like Georgia or Florida.
And nobody's going to believe you.
No.
You know, nobody's going to trust you. I would love to know. I should have probably went down there and opened the door and paused this, but just out of curiosity, like, look, I have no interest in it. I don't know you. I don't trust you, but out of curiosity,
I don't know you. I don't trust you.
out of curiosity, does this work? Do you ever,
liar.
do you ever get any sales out of going to somebody's house and trying to sell something?
How much do you make an hour to do this? Does the company pay you?
I just find it so hard to believe that you'd be able to convince somebody to trust you and give you money.
Old people.
Yeah.
It's scamming on old people.
Got to go to
That's
old
not
people
right.
neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh, come on in, honey. I'll give you some iced tea.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, not at all.
Get
Anyway,
out of my house.
So,
shoot you.
there's some interesting stuff with, so on this podcast, it's about us becoming empty nesters in our second life. Part of our second life is us moving on from our past careers and
Starting new ones.
The podcast world, as
That's
well
not really new for you.
as well as a live ozone therapy spa
New.
in Altamont Springs, Florida, Central Florida's first and only ozone therapy spa. And we've been open for almost a year.
And it's wonderful.
We're doing very, very well. Very, very well. It's kind of a two-part thing. So those in Central Florida, in and around, I mean, we have people from Tampa and St. Augustine and Jacksonville come because it's a destination therapy as far as ozone goes. But we have a lot of people, especially, you guys that listen from Georgia and out of state, that will go to liveozonetherapyspa.com and order off of the website, like the magnesium butter and the ozonators and the sweet, the tallow and all that stuff. Make sure when you do that, by the way, you're using the discount code. What is it? BS10?
BS10.
Yeah, BS10. So you get 10% off your order when you do it. So before I get into the stuff, because you'll like this story, but I just pick, if you're listening to the BS, and I even think on this episode or this show, we talked about it. So I got back into tennis after 2 years, and I am so fat and out of shape, it's not even funny. And so the first day I went out and just hit on the ball machine. The pro there was like, "Hey, do you want to play a match?" And I was like, "No, I don't want to play a match.
I don't want to play with you.
No, not at all." And so,
not ready.
And so I was like, no. So he's like, "You want to?" I was like, "I just want to hit the ball machine." He goes, "Okay, no problem. Come out and hit the ball machine." So I'm out there, and like every 8 minutes, I'm stopping just to take a breath because I was so out of shape.
And it's hot as hell.
Yeah, and it's Florida, it's hot as hell. So I get home and I, get showered. I come up to my studio. I'm doing work, and I had some phone calls to make and some meetings and whatnot. And one of these meetings that I had on the phone, I was jotting notes down on a pad of paper. And because I was so fat and out of shape and I was so dehydrated, even though I drank a lot of water and had a lot of electrolytes, and I even had me a Once Upon a Coconut, I was just so not ready yet. I mean, I need extra Once Upon a Coconut. My arm started twitching, my forearm, my right forearm, it started cramping, and I couldn't write with my hand.
Well, you were not only all of those things, but you were, look, where's my camera? Look, you were doing this guy with your hand.
Oh, for when I hit the ball.
Yeah. You're that twist, you're using those muscles and stuff that you haven't done that motion in a long time.
Yeah, because tennis is a lot of wrist, and I use a lot of wrist, the big top spin and all that stuff.
Little flippy guy.
My flippy guys. So I call Rach, and I'm like, "Oh my God, I'm dying right now." I'm chugging electrolytes. I'm chugging these Once Upon a Coconut.
What did I tell you? Okay, dum dum.
You go, yeah, you did. You said, "Hey, dum dum, my nightstand, magnesium butter." I was like, "Oh shit, I forgot about that."
It's on my side table. Go get it.
So I ran downstairs and I put it on there. I kid you not, within 10 minutes,
done.
It was gone.
Yep.
I was gone because magnesium is a natural anti-inflammatory.
Yep.
I was full. I mean, I always tell people how great it is, and I use it for my sinuses
and for your feet at bedtime,
and occasionally for my feet at bedtime if I can't sleep. But I haven't been doing any physical activity lately like that where I've needed it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm going, "Oh my God, I'm going to be the biggest fan of magnesium butter at a live ozone therapy spa." I was like, I need to let people know about this.
I needed that shit to work. So guess what? Science, I made it work.
Yeah. So look, even if you're not doing anything athletic and you just have a hurt joint or muscles or tennis elbow or whatever the case may be, dude, get the mag butter.
Pain.
Get back pain. Get the mag butter. I kid you. I know this is a hard sell. I'm not trying to make it a hard sell. I'm telling you the God's honest truth.
Yeah.
It was gone.
I have ladies that use it for chronic migraines religiously.
I've used BioFreeze, Tiger Balm, Bengay all in the past for the same type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
None of those things worked anywhere near one as quick or at all compared to that mag butter.
You're welcome.
Awesome. Awesome. I'm a subscriber to the mag butter now. I'm going to get, so here, listen to this. We've been going, so Alive has gone very, very well.
We're growing.
We're growing every month, and there's a plan, and going into 2026, and then there's a plan for 2027, and so on and so forth. I'm always thinking that way.
So I need an extra lady.
Well, before we get to that,
Okay.
back up. We've
Okay.
been having some renovations done
Uh-huh.
throughout the month.
Uh-huh.
We had a leak.
And I'm not allowed to talk to anybody because I'm meaner than you are.
Right. And the company that's doing the renovations, they're
Oh,
great.
they're wonderful.
But we're dealing with the landlord, and he's not the greatest person in the world. God made a mistake on him. And so we're finally through that part of it. There's going to be an after effect between me and the landlord. I'm positive.
God blessed him to be able to talk to you and not me because I'm meaner than you are. He's lucky you're there.
I've been trying to handle this as diplomatic and professional as possible, like, minus that one phone conversation. So that's been a struggle because Rach every day has had to bring home 3 bags of laundry. You know, we go through towels and capes and stuff.
I'm doing laundry until 1, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, because
Do not extend this renovation process out at all.
yeah,
Because not only do I have to accommodate for my patients' schedules, which gets me home at 9 o'clock at night, but then I have to come home and do laundry until 1, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So get fucked.
get fucked.
For real.
So that's what we dealt with in August. And it has been a challenge, but you know, we're overcoming it. We're moving on. We're going to have a great September. With that being said, as we grow at Alive Ozone Therapy Spa, it was time to add yet a new employee.
I need another lady.
All right.
I need a front desk lady.
Now, we're new at this business, this type of business, but we did all the right things. You know, we put together a thing and we put it out on the thing, and you know, the job search thing, and we get people that are interested and they reply.
A lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of
There were a
people.
lot to filter through.
Yeah,
But I'm looking for something specific. Someone specific. I'm looking for a certain set of skills.
I'm looking for a certain set of skills to work at a Live Ozone Therapy Spa.
And
if you have them, you will get hired and you will benefit from them.
And I can't have criers.
Yeah.
Criers don't work for me. I don't cry. You can't cry.
Listen to this shit. I mean, this is so generational, I guess. Even though actually
weird.
the 2 people, they were from 2 totally different generations.
Yeah.
Like one was a mom and the other was a kid or a young person.
Younger. Yeah. Not like kid, but younger.
Young person.
Yeah.
The mom.
She didn't call me back.
No call.
Yeah.
Like applied, we call. She didn't return call.
No.
That's crazy, right?
I called, I emailed, left a voicemail.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't text her because I didn't feel like that was very business appropriate.
No, not professional.
Yeah. I left a voicemail though.
Yeah.
Which I don't like voicemails. I probably should have texted her.
No, you don't text. That's not pro. No, you should have emailed her.
I did.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you did everything possible.
Yeah.
No response whatsoever.
No, she didn't really want it. Not that bad.
The second person, the younger person, set up an appointment.
Yeah. Like had a physical phone conversation with her.
And I left my networking meeting early, which, by the way, if there were ever a meeting that I did not want to leave early, it was that meeting because we had won for the 3rd year in a row, best B&I group in Central Florida.
Yeah, and they took a picture and you weren't in it.
Yep. They took a picture of and I knew they were going to take it. I was like, damn, man, I got to leave. And I left.
And then they took the picture.
Then they took the picture.
They did that shit on purpose.
No, they didn't. No,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
And so, you know, I leave the B&I group early, the networking meeting.
Yep. Come back to the
spa. And waiting around because I need to get ozone again to heal my body. And this chick doesn't show up
at all.
No call, no show, no nothing.
I called her and left her a voicemail to make sure she was okay.
That's crazy.
Nothing.
That is absolutely
so odd.
Insane.
Odd.
Real odd.
Yep. So back at it. Those were the 2 that I liked the most.
Yeah.
And so I got to filter through some more. I mean, I get a ton of applications every day. It's really intense.
I would never do that. I mean, I don't think I've been, I haven't been offered like the jobs that I've had jobs for a
Lined
long
up.
period of
Yeah.
time, but even before my career, I had jobs. I always got the job when I applied,
Right.
but I never no showed. I never called in sick when I wasn't sick.
I mean, don't set up an appointment with me and then don't show up.
Yeah, that's just crazy that
Guess what
somebody would
that
do that.
means? Not hired.
Right. That's just crazy. I mean,
Okay, bye.
maybe I'm the dumb one here, and that just happens often. And maybe some of you listening that you're business owners and you've got numerous employees and you go through this process all the time. You're like, welcome to the club, kid. That's probably what you're saying right now. I get it, but for us being new at this process where we're like going, oh, this is cool. Not only are we growing, but we're giving someone an opportunity to get a job.
Mhm.
This is awesome. And they do that to you.
A cool job. It's a fun job.
It's a fun job, and they get free services.
Yeah, that right there is worth its weight.
Yeah. I mean, that's an extra 1,000-ish plus a month. So that's just crazy that they would do that. I was so disappointed, and I'm like, oh my god, I wonder if this is going to be how the process is going to be all along.
I hope not.
Yeah,
I'm not in it for that. I'll find somebody else. I'll go hire a hobo.
yeah, right, exactly. Find somebody that, like, don't take a job unless you want the job. Somebody asked me the other day, again, going back to radio, it's like, hey, would you want to do this? Would you want to do that? And I'm just like, I can't do something at this stage of my life that I'm not passionate about. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
it's like you're wasting life.
We like what we're doing.
Love what we're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, our plan is,
you're not stressed out, which is great.
yeah, we were talking about that the other night.
Not trying to be competitive and win.
Yeah. I mean, the podcast world,
I mean, different kind of competitive and win.
yeah, it's, I don't feel there's nowhere near as close as the radio as the competitive nature and stuff. I mean,
Well, it's all based on ratings.
I know
and-
that like with the BS, some people will, because of situations that's happened with people and other things, there's competition. So it's like, it's the internet, dude. There's over 1 million podcasts.
Nobody cares.
It's not like there's a market and there's like 1 or 2 shows of the same format.
Yeah.
That's competition. Podcasting is not competitive.
No, you can listen to everybody because there's so many.
And it's on demand.
Yeah.
You could do it on your own.
You can do whatever you want.
When you get into that empty nester phase and that second phase of your life, and we've noticed that there are more and more people, I should say, that are like us, that are doing the things that we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's trendy. I don't know if it's normal that people in older generations did the same thing, as far as you get to a certain point of your career and maybe you retire from that career, or you're just sick of that career, you're burnt out of that career.
Well, you're at the place where, you're raising kids and a family and all of those things. You're in hustle flow. You have no choice.
And you have to have a paycheck.
You have to hustle.
Yeah.
And then once the kids are grown and you're in that next phase, you're finally at the place where you can hustle happy.
Yeah.
Instead of hustle.
Hustle.
Oh.
That's my rapper name. Hustle Happy.
Hustle happy.
Hustle Happy.
Hustle happy Bailey.
Yo, what up? 1 to the 3 to the 4 to the 5. I'm hustle happy. I get down on the floor. Blah 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 blah.
All right.
I was having a conversation with a fraternity brother of mine. He's a little bit younger. I think he's like a year or two younger than I am, but he's been in medical sales for 21 years.
Yeah.
That's all he's done. Like, great gig, dude. You're probably just raking in the money. What a great 21 years. That's great. And he was telling me how miserable he was. And he has been for years, kind of like how I was on the tail end of my run in Atlanta, where it just subconsciously affects you mentally, where it just changes you as a person. And I was like, well, what are you going to do? And he's like, well, I wanted to talk to you about it.
So I want to do what you're doing.
Well, you know, when
Not
we're
like what we're doing, but what we're doing.
but we're not that close. We never have been close. You know, we just kind of reconnected when we moved back to Orlando. I ran into him somewhere or something like that.
Mhm.
But he wanted to talk to me about the process.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's cool. That's interesting. I was like, it's not easy. It's harder to do this now unless you've got a nice cushion in the bank. It's harder to do this now than it is to start and grind a career and have success in it. And he was like, really? I said, yeah. I said, so I wouldn't quit your day job if you want to start a new job, because his wife would be kind of like what you are in this situation, right? You're the man, you're the guy
But I'm the guy.
when it comes to a live ozone therapy spa.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, what kind of business do you want to get into? And he says, we're going to buy a franchise. I said, well, what type of franchise? He says, we're going to sell blinds, custom blinds.
You know what? If he can custom blind and get into the commercial space or the new home builder spot and like sell them to them, cool.
Who the fuck buys custom blinds?
I don't know.
Like, I was like,
Well,
that is such a
people-
niche type of deal.
Yeah. I mean, you have to work real hard to build your
I told him,
book.
I said, I'm not going to tell you what business to get into. That's obviously up to you. I was like, but if I were to give a suggestion, it's like, find a business that you're passionate about. I find it hard to believe that either you or your wife are passionate about custom blinds. You know, find something.
Everybody needs shade.
I understand that, but like as a kid, were you just fascinated with
Do you
blinds?
remember in This Is 40 where he's like, nobody wants to buy curtains
Oh, the dad.
anymore.
Yeah. The dad.
They think of curtains as a shade, as a luxury.
It's a luxury.
It's not a luxury. You need shade.
Dad, I want to give you this. You give me a project. John Lennon drew this. How do you call eBay?
It's funny.
So I said to him, I go like, are you passionate about blinds? Which
Yeah.
so says no one. He's like, no, but it's a franchise. Looks like a good opportunity. I'm like, okay. I go,
Oh.
the problem with not being passionate about a business that you're starting, at least for the first business, is that, you know, it's hard to put your heart and soul into it. Like, we're passionate about what we do because we have a why,
Right.
right? Our why came from you having cancer,
Correct.
you know, and that's our why, because we saw what ozone therapy and the magnesium butter did for you. And so we now know that can work for other people. We have a why. I just don't
There's a why.
understand the why with custom. Anyway,
'Cause you need shade.
I understand that, but he's not passionate. Nobody's passionate about fucking blinds. So anyway, so the point of me telling that story is that this like Second Life thing is a thing.
Mhm.
Again, I don't know if it's trendy or what, but it was kind of interesting that he was asking me about it. Like I mastered it. I'm like, I'm far from mastering this thing. I'm still trying to figure it out. Every day is a struggle for me to try to figure it out.
Yeah. Well, maybe everybody gets to the place where like you have to do something for so long, and then you're finally at the place that you're like, fuck it, I'm going to do what I want to do.
And this has been my dream for years. I mean, I can't tell you how many days that I was waking up at 3:30 in the morning to drive to work to do a morning show. And, you know, I regret now not appreciating those days and absorbing what I had.
Mhm.
I kind of took it for granted. There's no doubt about that. But, you know, with all these different things around me at the time, dealing with said show and me being so competitive and wanting so much and all that, blah, blah, it just takes a toll on you. Your body physically and mentally, it took a toll on me.
Yeah.
And so I like every day I would wake up and I was like, man, I can't wait for the day that I'm not doing this. And I'm doing what I want to do on my terms.
Hello, you are here.
Right.
Welcome.
And now I'm like, well, how the fuck does this work?
It's a learning process. But it's good though that you started playing tennis again.
Yeah.
You
The
know?
tennis brings, as odd as this might sound, the tennis brings some normalcy back to my life.
Some normal competitive.
I
Yes.
need something competitive. And I had to take a break from poker because I was getting just
You
railed.
weren't good at it.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. That is not true. I am actually pretty good at poker. I just had a bad run and I can't.
It was a bad run for a long time.
Yeah. Well, it happens in poker. I mean, some people go on bad runs for a year.
Well, can you go and get good?
It's not about getting good. It's about going on a good run.
Okay. Can you go and catch cards?
I absolutely can. I just can't right now afford to reload.
Okay.
But when I can reload, I will go back.
Okay.
But right now, it's not the smartest thing for our family.
I think tennis is cheaper option.
It's a lot cheaper option. Yeah.
So you could go and do that. And
we'll get more patience that way too.
yeah. Well, and also, what was the conversation that we had the first day before you go? What did I tell you? You're not allowed to do what?
Oh, yeah. I'm not allowed to hit the tennis ball at my new friends.
Correct. We are not allowed to hit our new friends with the ball
Mm.
until you're friends.
Yeah. And the fella guys that I've met so far are really cool. But so something happened I didn't tell you about.
What?
And I didn't know how to handle it because you gave me marching orders not to hit anybody with the ball.
Oh, no. Did you hit somebody with the ball?
Listen, so I've been out there 3 times. Well, at the time of this release, it'll be out 4 times, but I've been out there 3 times since. I hit with the ball machine.
Yep.
Then I went out to play my first time with the fellas and we got rained out before we even started.
Right.
And then I finally went and played a 3-set match doubles with 2 other guys and a woman that was very good.
And I told you before you left and went to go play, no hitting your new friends with the ball yet.
Right. So for those that don't understand, I have a tendency, because I hit the ball very, very hard.
And spinny.
And spinny. And I've got pretty good aim. And if somebody irritates me,
you nail them with the ball.
Yes. I
nail.
know that's not very professional, but some people deserve it. If I don't start it,
you just finish it.
I just finish it.
That's fine.
I don't start. I never start.
You know what? That's fine.
I never start.
That's fine.
So
I can accept that.
There's different levels of hitting somebody with the ball.
Right.
There's that guy's being an asshole. I'm aiming for you. I'm going to take you out.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then
That's
there's
the one that I told you not to do.
Okay, good. Then there's the friendly receipt.
Oh,
okay. Because
I think that,
hold on. There in the game of tennis, especially doubles, you can hit the ball at somebody, especially if they're at the net and you're volleying. I mean, that's how you get the point, blah, blah, blah. Just as long as it's not malicious, of course.
Mm-hmm.
There was a situation where the guy on the other side hit the ball at me because I was at the nets, and that's where he should have hit the ball, and he hit me. I take that sometimes a little bit too personal. So shortly.
He hit you with the ball?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bullied me.
I'm listening.
So a short time after that happened, I gave him a receipt.
Hey, I said no hitting your friends with the ball yet.
I understand that.
I said no.
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry. But that was the second type. It wasn't the malicious type.
I think you probably need a couple more times of playing with the fellas before you're allowed to hit them with the ball.
Well, they got me coming out there. Like, there's this one guy that really likes me. And I guess there's this, just like in any type of older atmosphere, not older, but just
what is it? No, fellas.
No. So in every type of gathering, there are cliques.
Okay.
And there's always going to be one guy that disagrees with another guy. And then, certain people kind of branch off here and other people branch off there.
Okay.
So I don't know everything yet. I don't know all the players. And when I say players, I'm not actually talking tennis players. I'm just talking about people involved. So I guess there's a guy, they're going to kick me out of this league because I talk about this stuff.
Probably.
Or this club. So there's a guy that kind of runs it. Like he's got everybody's name in his phone.
Oh.
And he shoots out a text and he says, hey, do you want to play? Respond. And so then you respond and then you play.
Okay.
Then there's another guy. This guy's really cool. This is the guy I played with the other day.
Okay.
And he kind of does his own thing off of that thing. And
so he grabs the players that are like, oh, I want to play. And he like sneaky grabs them from the other techs.
Yeah, he cherry picks them.
Oh, tricky.
Because he
doesn't want to play with everybody. He just wants to pick who he wants to play with.
Right. He wants to play with people at a certain level.
Okay.
So the other guy
that's fair.
The other guy just kind of, it was just like the same thing in Atlanta, right? We had our fella crew.
Mm-hmm.
We were a little bit better as far as skill level than
the other old fellas.
So we would play, our own stuff, and we'd have a handful of guys. The other guys, if we needed them, they would play, but they were a lot older. They didn't move.
More injuries.
Yeah, they didn't move as fast and stuff like that. So I'm starting to learn about this. So the guy kind of like after we were playing, I'm walking to my truck and his car was parked behind me, or he says, "Hey man, what are your dates? When are you available?" And I said, "Well, look, I can do this day, this day, this day, and this day." He's like, "Oh, cool." And I was like, "Yeah, cool, man. Just let me know, and if I can play, I'll definitely.
I can play whenever you want me to.
I'll text you right back." That's what I'm thinking in my head. I'm like, "Oh my god, I got friends. I can play whenever I want."
You want to play with me?
And so he goes, "Just to let you know, when that text goes out, I'm on it too, and I'll see it and stuff. And you got this guy, and he does this, and then you got this guy."
Oh, he was telling all the secrets.
You said like without telling the secrets.
Yes.
He's like, "So, it's just a good group of us." And he's like, "You're at the level, the way you play, you probably should be playing with us. I'd hate to see you out there playing, some people like 3-0, 3-5. I was like, "Yeah, I don't want to play those guys. I hate playing those guys."
Funny.
He's like, yeah. He's like, "The guy you're going to play on Saturday, he's really, really good." I'm like, "Oh, great. Perfect. It sounds great." So,
and then they said that you were like, "I'm sorry, guys. I haven't played in 2 years. I'll get better." And they're like, "I hope not."
Oh yeah. I apologized beforehand. I was like, "Look, dude, I'm so rusty." I was like, "I'm just hoping it all comes back to me." And they're like, "No, we just have fun." And I was like, "All right, cool, man." I was like, I'm very competitive. So just warning you, I get very upset with myself if I don't. And I was out there screaming at myself, throwing my racket, and I'm just such a baby. And we were done. And I was like, I apologize. Like, "Man, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have, double faulting like that. And, hitting the ball in the net." I was like, "That's just not me," and missing that shot. And they're like, "No, you played really well." I was like, "Oof, okay, thanks." He goes, "I hope you don't get any better."
Like, can't wait to see what you're playing in a month.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Shit.
So anyway, all right, let's wrap this up. Look, the BPX, that's the Bailey Podcast Exchange. You're listening to that right now. These are always free episodes. There's 3 different shows, 5 days a week. We have Honey, I Raised the Kids released on Mondays, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays. It's the Bailey Show podcast. That's the BS. Then Friday, it's the Vinyl Road podcast with me and Brad Stewart of Saliva. Tuesdays and Thursdays, those are for subscribers. I ask if you don't mind, and if you can, if you can afford $4.99 a month, that would be wonderful. I'd really appreciate it. And you get hundreds of past episodes. Actually, we're getting ready to do our 400th episode, which I think is behind. I think we're probably closer to 500, but I lost count at some point. So you get Tuesdays and Thursdays episodes of the BS, which is more like what the radio show used to be. And then you have thousands of hours of content that you can unlock on Spotify. So if you are a subscriber to podcast type of person and you want to help the cause, please go to jasonbailey.com, jasonbailey.com. And right there on the homepage it says subscribe. I don't know if the new jasonbailey.com is up yet or not. I'm just waiting. It was supposed to be done like 2 weeks ago, so I'm just waiting for it to be done, but it'll be more easily navigatable. You can navigate easily, more easily. So that's pretty cool. So anyway, 3 different shows, 5 days a week, the BPX. Our sponsors are phenomenal. Thank you to all of our sponsors for the continued support of all of the shows. You guys are lifesavers, and the loyalty that you guys have for me and the product and the brand, I appreciate that. So thank you to all of our sponsors. If you need one of those sponsors or somebody in that industry, please use a sponsor of the podcast, right? Please go to the very beginning. It's called the pre-roll before the show starts, and listen to those sponsors and use those sponsors. Big thanks to our title sponsor. That would be Once Upon a Coconut, onceuponacoconut.com, and use the discount code BS Podcast 10 to get money off the best damn coconut water in the land. I promise you that.
True story.
Like, share, follow on all of our social media. All the shows are on Instagram at Honey, I Raised the Kids, at Listen to the BS, and at the Vinyl Road Podcast. You can now repost on Instagram, which is really cool. It's just like Twitter, right? Or X. You can repost. So if you don't mind, make sure you're following us on all the shows. And then when I release those short clips every day, if you could just you can hit like and then repost. And if you say, well, I don't see them, then make sure you go to our accounts and hit the notification bell. So you'll get notified when those things happen, and it would help us out tremendously. For the BS, we also have the Facebook page and also the YouTube channel, which is growing. Like the YouTube channel is getting bigger and bigger, probably bigger than any of the social media sites. So please go and find that. It's at The Bailey Show, I think, for the YouTube channel. I haven't changed the URL yet, but it says BPX at the top and all that stuff. And I put it in the social media stuff. So anyway, that's all the housekeeping stuff. Like, share, follow on social media. That's how all these shows grow. All right, Rach, you got anything before we get out?
Hey, I'm happy that our busy bee is Aka awesome.
Aka awesome. Aka Tide. Roll Aka Tide.
Roll Aka Tide.
University of Akabama. All right. Thanks for listening. Please listen to the shows this week. And thanks for this continued support. All right. We'll talk soon. Bye.
I realize not everyone feels this way. And if you are okay with this stage of your life, honestly, more power to you.
Thanks for listening. Get more information at episodes on thebaileyshow.com.
Honey, I raised the kids.
3 different shows, 5 days a week, 1 feed, details, and to subscribe, jasonbailey.com.